Simon, class of 2012.
And I'm Natalie Coles, your Vice President for Institutional Advancement. Welcome to the Alumni Cocktail Hour. We are so excited you chose to join us this evening. We'll hear from a number of passionate Bulldogs, give away some wonderful prizes, and learn more about our beloved Wilberforce University. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
And now, a word from the 22nd President of Wilberforce University, President Dr. Alfred Anthony Pinkard.
Welcome home and welcome to Dawn Dance. It is always a pleasure to come before you and affirm for you that our beloved Wilberforce continues a path forward to high performance and sustainability. I want to thank you for your participation in the Home Depot Retool Your School campaign. Although it is not yet official, we were in the top 10 of schools and expect a $20,000 award. In November, we were removed from probation, which was a significant milestone in assuring the survival of Wilberforce. Our overall debt has been reduced by 55%, and our CFI score, a financial indicator used by our accrediting body HLC to determine the financial health of an institution, went from a negative 1.0 to a positive 2.9. We opened the Premier Health Wilberforce University Student Health Center. We established a partnership with the Cincinnati Reds to bring back baseball to Wilberforce. We are reestablishing our music program at Wilberforce, which will begin with Wilberforce University Band in the fall. Equally as important, we have shifted the narrative about Wilberforce in the public's imagination. We are an institution on a positive path forward. Let us continue to work collectively in a spirit of transparency, goodwill, and civility for a bright and certain future for our beloved Wilberforce. Enjoy Dawn Dance, Suo Marte.
And now, a special word from Wilberforce University trustee James Stafford.
Hello, my Wilberforce family and friends. This is James B. Stafford III, the National President of Wilberforce University Alumni Association. And on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Alumni Association, I welcome you to the virtual experience of this year's Dawn Dance, starting March 31st through April the 2nd. You will be able to listen to good music, sip on your favorite cocktail or soft drink, and last but not least, help to raise money for the students at Wilberforce University. So tune in and enjoy this virtual experience and fun. Suo Marte.
Oh, sorry, and we're back. Next, we have our cocktail and mocktail with Shanita Williams and a special performance with Jay Martinez.
My name is Shanita Williams, and I am here today to show you how to make some cocktails and some mocktails. And a mocktail is basically a cocktail, no alcohol. Just in case you still want to celebrate, but you don't want to look like you have to drink some water. So you can still make you a nice little mocktail and hang with everybody else. So what we're going to be using today is going to be majority of these items that you see. Oh, and if you didn't see the shot, yes, I've had this shot so long I bought it out the bookstore. Okay, now happy Dawn Dance, and let's make a cocktail. We're gonna go ahead and get started making the bulldog. I got 5 easy ingredients for you. Most of the stuff you kind of already have at your house, so it makes it even easier. So let's go ahead and go. We're gonna do a shot full of tequila. Now, if you want it to be a little stronger, you can go ahead and have 2 shots, but we're gonna do 1 shot today, okay? Now we're gonna do a shot of pineapple juice. capful. Because it's so strong, you don't really need that much. So a capful is gonna give you exactly what you're looking for. I'm not trying to spill nothing. All right. We're gonna do a capful of pineapple mango. Now, before we add our drinks, we definitely want to add some sugar. Like I said, I like a little more salt than sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of cover the rim with some lime, just so that it's gonna help it kind of stick together. What I end up doing is just going to the store and grabbing some sprinkles. So I got some gold and green sprinkles. So I'm gonna bring my sprinkle out here a little bit. Let's go with the gold at the top. So you just kind of set it in, let the cup do what it's gonna do, gather as much sugar as you can. Okay? Boom. Put that back over there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and now add my blue cane sugar soda. You just maybe want just a little bit. We'll add a light amount of ice. You want to make sure that you leave enough room for the rest of the drink. And everything that you pour in here, you're just gonna shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Come on, green. Perfect. Now, we're gonna add our lime here on the side. You wanna add your nice little fruit garnish. You can. Add a little bit more ice just to bring it to the top. Now, the fruit is by preference. You don't have to add fruit if you don't want. I like a little bit of fruit. So, we're gonna add this here. Another little blueberry. The bulldog. All right. All right, y'all, so let's get into it. We're gonna move on to the second drink, which is gonna be called the Yard. It's gonna be our mocktail. Like I said, that's a cocktail, no alcohol. Now, if you decide that you love the taste, you can still go ahead and put you a little bit of tequila in there. But for the ones that don't really drink like that, or still want something refreshing to drink on, this is the drink for you. So, as you know, we always gonna add our salt, add our sugar. So I'm gonna take me a lime, kind of cover the top with it, just so we can get this part out the way. Okay, so I'm gonna just mix it in both the green and the gold this time. Okay, so we got one side green, we got one side gold, so that's perfect. All right, so these are 5 easy steps as well. Now I'm gonna say shots because that's what I'm using right now for the measurements. But we're gonna start with our a shot of pineapple juice. We're gonna do 2 shots of the club soda. Now keep in mind that this is going to be your tequila substitute. Okay? It's still gonna give us like that seltzer type of taste without the alcohol. Then we're gonna go ahead and take a shot of the sweet and sour mix. And then this time we're gonna use the pina colada Tropicana juice. Now, remember, just to give it that effect of the having it transition to the gold, to transition to the green, we're gonna use our Jones's bubblegum soda, okay? So, you're gonna take all those ingredients that we put into our shaker, shake it up, we're gonna cover it on top of this here. Just remember, let's add our ice. You can just do a light amount of ice because you wanna leave some room for what you have in the shaker. Y'all. Adding some nice little garnish. So this is the yard. Once again, family, my name is Shanita Williams. I thank you for allowing me to teach you how to make a cocktail and a mocktail. Happy Dawn Dance, and I hope to see you all next year. Have a wonderful day. Peace and blessings, family. And I'm out.
What's going on, good people? My name is Jay Martinez, the poet. I'm a spoken word artist out of Newark, New Jersey, by way of Dayton, Ohio. I am a Wilberforce University alumni. And you know, when I first got here, I was battle rapping people in the streets, rapping people here on this campus. And for the first time at the lower lecture hall, right here, I saw open mic and it changed me. Was writing poetry and performance since then, and more opportunities were coming to my way. Now I own an art company. I've been traveling the country for the last 5 years performing, and just been changing the world with my spoken word poetry. You know, using art to change everything. And that's my voice. Wilberforce University, where do I begin? You are living legacy, the first of so many things. 1856, the first Black-owned and operated college in the nation. Members were Black and white, we couldn't fathom what you were facing. In a time where those who grew a beautiful hue were viewed with hate and spite. So many families afraid at night, but there were those who stayed and fight. Underground tunnels, they would raise the light against injustice and extreme racial plight. When Civil War had this country fighting a statesman, Wilberforce stood tall making a statement. They closed your doors due to financial restraints, only to be purchased by the AME Church. Thank you, Bishop Daniel A. Payne. I'm guessing they understood your worth. There was a vision, and many contributed to its birth. Even after a great fire, you never left the location. They rebuilt you with love, charity, and donations. Yes, the ancient practice of what we call village. Aware of the struggles ahead, yet they pillage. You are more than alma mater. You speak of forward progression whether you fall or falter. History's authors, your students continue the page changing. You have created thousands of this world's change agents. 1856 is your genesis. Here are the branches of its present tense. You are history made, history making, culture infusion, barrier breaking. You have defied time as you redefine minds. True HBCU, you are divine 9. Leader building, you are inclusion. Conversations on the ram cracking jokes in the union. Friendships turn to family on the yard. You are step shows, icebreakers, dawn dance, parties at the barn. Collegiate academia is what you brought us. But it ain't enough credit hours for the life lessons that you taught us. The African Methodist Episcopal Church, thank you for the souls you saved. For the founding fathers, thank you for the road you've paved. Your impact is still a force. Abolitionists have fought by your side, so they named you after William Wilberforce. That same fighting spirit we still enforce. The Encyclopedia of Wilberforce University will continue to move on. So when you see that yellow and green, that's what it means to be Woo strong.
I'm so excited for this next segment. We're going to hear from Wilberforce alumni from across the globe, sharing their stories and experiences while here on campus. And then we'll take a walk up the hill through the decades with a little musical break and images from our yearbooks.
Greetings, Wilberforcians. My name is Wesley Odom Biles II. I'm a proud graduate of 1998. And what I can say about Wilberforce is the reason why it's so special to us is because we are incredibly close. We do everything together, and that's because, we didn't have a lot of room. If you had a problem with somebody, you had to see them in the cab. You had to see them in the classroom. We worked out our problems, we worked out our differences, and we also made sure that everybody had what they needed. So even to this day, my Wilberforcians continue to come out and support and love each other for various occasions, weddings, fraternity crossings, everything, man. So it's so much love. I would say the craziest moment that I ever had was one night outside the dorms. There was a car that was on fire, and the hood was lifted up. The flames were coming off the hood, and the fire department was on the way. And a young lady by the name of Tony Bird came up to me, and she said, "Hey, listen, what's your name?" I said, "My name's Wesley." She was like, "I haven't seen you around. Where are you from?" So I kind of gave her some insight about where I was from and how I got to Wilberforce. And she said, "Listen, man, I just want you to know you're welcome here. This is a place of love. Anytime, I see you and you see me, speak, and I'll speak back." And that will definitely be the most warming experience that I've had from somebody that did not know me. And she made me feel like the Woo was going to be a place that I could definitely graduate from. So I love you guys. Woo love, and take faith.
Hi, this is Derek Smith, class of 1986, Wilberforce University. I'm bringing you greetings today. And as I look back and think about the fond memories that I have of my time at Wilberforce University, I think of several things. One is meeting my wife, Dee Dee Smith, on the campus of Wilberforce University. That was obviously one of the top highlights of my career at Wilberforce, but also the many accounting and business classes that I had at Wilberforce University that helped prepare me for the career that I've had and currently have in the professional world. Currently, I serve as a vice president of finance for a nonprofit housing development organization, and I've had a variety of experiences in municipal finance as well as in corporate finance. But also, other fun memories of Wilberforce University include the intramural battles that we had at the barn, formerly known as Hill Gymnasium, but as we affectionately know it as the barn. The many times that we did battle on the court there, and even participating in some of the championship rounds there in the basketball tournaments. Another highlight that I recall is, in addition to the dawn dances that we partook of there, which were a few, and had very much enjoyable times there, but also the lifelong relationships that I formed and continue to have to this day with many fellow alums. And last but certainly not least, being initiated into the Omega Psi Phi fraternity incorporated through the Upsilon chapter there at Wilberforce University, and my brothers of Omega, and especially Upsilon chapter. Greetings to all my fellow alums of Wilberforce University. Looking forward to seeing you very soon.
We would like to thank Ms. Brown and the Brown family for donating our wonderful raffle items this evening. Ms. Gibson, our UNCF Wilberforce Queen, is wearing our beautiful jacket that's up for raffle, along with our Wilberforce t-shirt, mug, and lanyard. Be certain to participate in the raffle this evening.
Okay, Woo family, here is your chance. So if you are joining us live, which I know we have quite a few people in the chat that are joining us live this evening, this is your raffle wheel. So as you guys comment and interact in the chat, this will be your opportunity to actually enter yourself into the raffle. So if you were in love with that amazing jacket that Miss UNCF Wilberforce had on, this is your time to interact. The more people that interact, the more names that go onto this amazing wheel. So this is going to be random. So there'll be no playing favorites. So we have lots of fun gear. We have more. So that's not the only jacket. We have jackets, we have t-shirts, we have mugs, we have lanyards. So that was your opportunity to take a quick glimpse at what we have for the raffle. So for all of you who are joining us live, I want you to make sure you put your year that you graduated from the WU and add your name to the wheel. Okay, everyone? All right, so we're going to take a quick pause and we're going to take you down memory lane and we're going to show you a little bit of what Wilberforce looked like back in the 1920s. Yes, I said the 1920s. It was so fun having an opportunity to work with the archivist and kind of have her put together some images that shows us what Wilberforce looked like back in the day. So enjoy these few clips and then we will start our next segment of programming. All right, everybody, enjoy.
We have some special updates and exciting announcements from our athletics, music, and student engagement departments. A few more videos from our beloved alumni and a special greeting from Wilberforce Zone, Miss UNCF.
Hello, I'm sharing great news from athletics. In July, we are joining the Mid-South Athletic Conference. This is exciting because it's a larger conference that gives us an opportunity to participate in regional competition. And we are ready. We will also be adding to our sports roster, volleyball, track and field, and after an 80-year hiatus, baseball. Our men's and women's basketball teams worked hard, competing so well they entered into the conference tournament competition. We are especially proud of our scholar athletes because not only do they excel in athletics, but also in the classroom. A great percentage of the names on the President's and Dean's honor list are athletes. The approaching sports season will be exciting for Wilberforce.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Virgil Goodwine. I'm the Director of Instrumental Music and Ensembles here at Wilberforce University. I'm going to give you a brief summary of the things that are happening in the music department starting this fall. First, we're going to start with our full-scale marching band, starting with a band camp this July. We will also have a full HBCU-style marching season, performing at places like the Circle City Classic, the Chicago Football Classic, the Hall of Fame Classic, Mardi Gras, various high school events, parades, and plenty of band battles. The marching band will consist of an auxiliary, winds, and percussion. We will also be starting a jazz band this fall to perform at professional events, as well as the university chorus to travel the world and represent Wilberforce University. This spring, we will begin with a concert band, as well as a pep band to perform at all the basketball games, and a percussion ensemble. We have plenty of opportunities for scholarships here at Wilberforce University. So if I were you, I would choose to be a part of the first and the future. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Paris Carter. I'm the Vice President for Student Engagement and Success at Wilberforce University. Right now, we are standing in our student pantry. It's a new initiative created by students to meet a need that we have within our community. I'm here with our Dean of Students.
Hi, I'm Gael Amazon Ivory. I'm the Dean of Students at Wilberforce University.
We're just excited, one, because students initiated this project. Two, we're able to serve students with needs that they have throughout the campus. We're so excited about the work that they've done, the donations.
We received donations from a wide variety of organizations, one of them being Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and the students truly benefit from those gifts. We will communicate with organizations via email or phone, and they will drop off donations to us, and we'll coordinate either myself or students to come to receive the donations. We like to receive feminine products, food, school supplies, any sort of sanitizer or cleaner products. Our students live on campus, and we're teaching them how to take care of their spaces.
Greetings, Wilberforcians. My name is Lester Holmes, and I graduated from our illustrious institution in May of 1999. My favorite Wilberforce memory or favorite Wilberforce moment is when I interviewed Bad Boy's own Faith Evans back in 1994 during homecoming, during my freshman year. I worked for the Mirror at the time, a Wilberforce University newspaper, and being a journalism major, the Mirror was the perfect place for me to hone my skills. So therefore, I was selected to interview Faith Evans as she performed during homecoming. After her set, we talked to her about 15 to 20 minutes. That's when she told me that she broke up with the notorious B.I.G. So that would mean I'm the first reporter ever to know that Faith Evans broke up with notorious B.I.G. Back then in 1994 when that happened. It happened right at Wilberforce University campus. It happened right in the multiplex, and I was the reporter on hand who had the scoop. So, that set me off on the trajectory of being in journalism and communication for the next 20, 25 years of my life. So therefore, that moment right there serves as my favorite Wilberforce University memory.
One memory I have that still sticks with me is that, and it's one that I tell often to the young ladies that go off to school, specifically to a HBCU, when I'm talking about the family-like atmosphere that they encounter. You get it from all over, but specifically, I love the professors that I had at Wilberforce University. I can remember on a few different occasions being put in my place, so to speak, as it related to my education and my classes and my grades and my future. And the earliest memory I have is my freshman year. I was a freshman at Wilberforce University living in a sophomore's dorm, and I had a room to myself, kind of unheard of and completely happened by accident. It was kind of like a late registration, roommate didn't show up type of situation. And I had settled in, I was good, I had chosen all my classes, but no one prepared me for the fact that I would be selecting my own classes and the times of those classes. And I'm thinking, like, I can get up, I'm responsible. But I learned very quickly that without having my personal alarm clock, AKA Carrie Collins, my mother, there to wake me up, that would prove to be a bit difficult my freshman year. So I politely decided on my own to skip an entire week of my English class. This class was every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for an hour at 9 a.m. The last thing I wanted to do at 9 a.m. on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday was get up and have an English class. I hated English. But it was a core requirement, had to take the class, so I did it anyway. Loved the professor though, Miss Cobb. Miss Cobb was the sweetest lady. I absolutely adored her, and you could tell that she genuinely cared about her students and cared about her work, which is extremely key when it comes to any profession, of course, but I feel like when you're imparting knowledge into someone, you kind of have to care about that, because you're dealing with somebody else with a whole nother will and want, and that's a whole nother story. But I distinctly remember Miss Cobb's class at 9 a.m. and I took a week off, early spring break. so to speak, or early Christmas break. But I took a week off, and I remember her calling me the following Monday and saying, I do remember her asking me politely why I was missing her class, just in case, of course you jumped in head first, you can, clear out the concern. But when I gave my lame excuse for missing her class, I distinctly remember her telling me that she would call my mother and tell her that I was missing her class. Now, that's not exactly, I don't want that. I didn't need my professor calling my mom to tell her, because my mom would have been down there to figure out why I was missing that class too. That's some trouble I didn't want. She could have kept all that smoke. So she told me that if I wasn't in her class within the next hour, but that's what she was doing. Miss Cobb saw me for the remainder of that semester at 9 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Greetings, my name is Leilani Gibson, and I am your new Miss United Negro College Fund for Wilberforce University. I want to thank the alumni community for your support and dedication to Wilberforce. I hope you enjoyed this evening's show. If you want to make your way back to campus, my official crowning will be April 24th. Be sure to save the date. Thank you.
I hope everyone is enjoying the show so far. So I've got some amazing names in our our raffle wheel. So I'm going to share the raffle wheel so you all can see where we're at. And we are going to pull our first name for one of those amazing jackets. So is everybody ready? Everybody put your name in. If not, there'll be another chance. So don't worry. There'll definitely be another chance for us to spin the wheel. So if you're here with me, are you ready? All right, Bulldogs, let's go. Okay, our winner is Veronica Carter. All right, Veronica. Woo! Congratulations. Okay, so Veronica, we remove you from the wheel and we get another opportunity to feature another Bulldog, but we're going to do that later. Okay, everybody? So I'm going to stop sharing our raffle wheel and we're going to go back into our program. But thank you everybody for participating. And please, if you have somebody that is not on this call, that is an alum that should be on this call, they have a few more minutes to join us before we wrap up. And we have some big announcements that we're going to be doing at the end. So we want as many of our Bulldogs on this stream as we possibly can get, because we have a big announcement from our Vice President of Development, Natalie Coles. And so we want everybody to kind of be aware of what's going on, what's taking place, and this will be the opportunity. So thank you all. We'll be back to spin the wheel one more time. Again, get your other alum on the stream before we wrap up, and I'll see you back in a moment. All right, everybody.
Donated by the Brown family and Miss Brown is the beautiful green varsity jacket that Miss UNCF is wearing, along with a wonderful Wilberforce mug, lanyard, button, and t-shirt. Go Bulldogs!
It is my joy to greet you during the Dawn Dance experience. I am Virginia Cook Douglas, class of 1964. Let me share a few Dawn Dance memories from the 1960s. The annual Dawn Dance was the highlight of the school year. In those years, freshman female students had an 8 p.m. weekday curfew and an 8:30 curfew on the weekend. Each year the time increased by an hour, but we never reached midnight. Therefore, the Dawn Dance was very special. It began in the middle of the night and it went to dawn. We dressed up, waited for our dates to pick us up, and we danced and partied all night. We had a live band, and often alumni would come back. Great memories. I hope you're making good friends and good memories to last you a lifetime. Have a great time.
Greetings, Forcians. I am Kamisha Ralston, class of 1999. And as many of you know, I am a legacy at the university. My brothers attended the university as well as my cousins. And my dad also attended, but is not a Wilberforce University graduate. I bring you greetings from the Southern California Alumni Association. We are delighted to be present today. And although we are apart, we are glad to be together virtually. I wanted to share one of the ways that Wilberforce University has impacted my life, and that has been that it set the foundation for my career in politics as well as law, and now in higher education. And for that, I am eternally grateful. One of my favorite memories at Wilberforce had to be the snowstorm blizzard of 1999. Because of that blizzard, we were not allowed to go to class. However, friends and students, we borrowed tabletops from the cafeteria and sled down the hill. We had our own makeshift ski slope, and it was a really thrilling and fun time. And I will always remember that experience, having been at Wilberforce, and I will remember the fond memories that I have of the university, as well as the lifelong friends I have made. We hope to be together soon. Until then, enjoy this virtual Dawn Dance.
I hope you have enjoyed hearing all the latest happenings amongst campus, as well as from the various alumni chapters. I hope you can see what I see, a campus community dedicated to an important university and a great legacy. As they say, it's giving time, family. Because of the generosity of trustee Nate Jenkins and his lovely wife, Tanny, we have a wonderful match donation. For every dollar we raise up to $10,000, your gift will be matched dollar for dollar. These passionate alums recognize the value of not only the Wilberforce legacy, but each and every student that we serve. I pray their investment inspires you to give generously and to take this time to visit our website to make your donations. Thank you so much for coming with us on this tour of campus and of the old library. Suo Marte. God bless you.
Are we done?
That's it.
Oh
we
my
did.
God. So I hope you all have been sipping on your cocktail or mocktail.
Thanks for all you've done. I appreciate you being our hostess for the evening. Thank you, alum. Make sure you make your gift. Make sure you show your school spirit. We've loved having you, and we can't wait to see you next year, hopefully by God's grace, in person. Yes. With that, girl, we're out.
We're out.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Suo Marte. Right?
Suo Marte. All right.
I haven't been in the library in so long.
Go Bulldogs.
All right, everyone. This has been absolutely amazing. So as promised, I'm going to share with you really quickly. I want to make sure that you all have an opportunity to have the link. So in the chat, you're going to see the link to the Nate and Tanny Jenkins matching gift campaign. So that will be in the chat. For those of you who can and are able to, we would love to have your support. I'm going to share also the screen. It's super easy to give. And so the link is in the chat right now. Again, they're matching up to $10,000 to the university. They are alum and they are super excited to be a part of this and to have an opportunity to share this with the entire Wilberforce alumni community. So right here, if you go to the website, you'll find a link to it there. But for your convenience and for this evening, I have placed that information right into the chat so you don't have to spend any time searching for it. Here's what the giving page looks like. We've already got one donation. Thank you, Dr. Emily Lewis. So we are looking for more. We are looking for more. All right, with that being said, we have another spin of the raffle wheel. Is everyone ready? I don't think you guys are ready. I don't think you guys are ready. Don't think you guys are ready. Is everybody ready? Let me hear you in the chat. If you're ready, I want you to say, let's go Bulldogs. If you're ready for the next spin of the wheel, I need to hear you say, let's go Bulldogs. So I'm waiting. Feel like we should have had some, what is that? The Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Then we would have been all on copyright. All right. I'm going to go back. I'm going to share my screen, and I am going to pull up our raffle wheel. So let's see. All right, I see some readies in here. Okay, you guys are ready. You guys are ready. I'm not going to have you guys waiting. All right, here we go. Carmen Tisdale Dyer, congratulations, congratulations on winning. I think we should spin the wheel one more time. What do you guys think? One more time? One more time? We'll spin it one more time. Now, I don't know what the third prize is. We're going to spin it one more time. Again, these amazing varsity jackets and T-shirts are courtesy of the amazing Brown family. We want to thank Furman Brown for coming out and kind of basically just giving us a wide variety of things to choose from. And we just thought the varsity jackets and the mug would be a great thing for the alumni to have. They're going to be working to put something together amazing as we move forward. But let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Are we ready? Let's spin. And everyone who has won, you will be out to the drawing today to get your memories. And our last winner is Georgia Bernard. Congratulations, Georgia. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, everyone. Now, this would not be a true Wilberforce program without singing our alma mater. So for those of you who are ready and willing, now I'm not going to sing it. I'm hoping you all to be singing it because I'm not singing it. You do not want me to sing today. But we're going to play our alma mater as we depart. And thank you so much, Bulldogs, for an amazing program and for being a part of it, being engaging in the chat. We truly missed you guys being on campus this year. But I think 2023 will have some amazing things in store for us. So as we close out, we're going to close out on our beloved alma mater. And I just want to thank you all for being engaged and participating. Our amazing, amazing Woo host, Nye Simon. Thank you so much. She did an absolutely amazing job. Shanita Williams and all of the Wilberforce departments that engaged. Thank you all. Sua Marte. Oh, this is technology. I don't think you guys can even hear the alma mater. Let me try it again, okay, everyone? Let's try it one more time.
Stands on